Hello everyone! In this video, we will check out the top 15 best games on Xbox Game Pass in 2023. No doubts you won't close this video without finding at least a game to play. Astroneer is a game that lets you explore and reshape distant worlds in a colorful and relaxing way. You play as an astronaut who can craft, build, and mine resources on various planets, either alone or with a friend. The game has a unique and charming low-poly style, with vibrant colors and procedurally generated terrain. You can create your own base, vehicles, and tools to help you survive and discover the secrets of the solar system. Astroneer is not very challenging or stressful, as you only have to worry about oxygen and power. You can also easily manipulate the terrain with your tool, creating caves, bridges, ramps, and more. The game encourages you to be creative and curious, as there are no set goals or objectives. You can choose what to do and where to go at your own pace. Astroneer is a game that will make you feel like a true explorer of the final frontier. Farming Simulator 22 is a game that lets you experience the life of a modern farmer in a realistic and immersive way. You can choose from 3 different maps, each with its own climate, terrain, and challenges. The game has a new seasonal cycle that affects the growth of crops and the availability of activities. You have to plan ahead and adapt to the changing weather conditions, such as snow, rain, frost, and drought. Farming Simulator 22 offers a lot of freedom and variety for players of all skill levels and preferences. You can play solo or with friends in cross-platform multiplayer mode. Farming Simulator 22 is a game that will appeal to anyone who loves farming or simulation games. It is a game that will make you feel like a true farmer who can create and run their own agricultural empire. Outriders is a game that combines third-person shooter and role-playing elements in a dark and sci-fi setting. You can create your own character and choose from 4 classes, each with unique abilities and skills. Outriders has a rich and diverse world, with different environments, cultures, and secrets to explore. The game also has a dynamic weather system that affects the gameplay and difficulty. Outriders has a lot of content and replay value, as you can try different classes, builds, and strategies. Outriders also has a modding community that adds more features and options to the game. Outriders is a game that will appeal to fans of shooters and RPGs alike. It is a game that offers a lot of action, challenge, and fun. It is a game that will make you feel like a powerful and adventurous outrider. Sea of Thieves 2023 edition is a game that celebrates the 5th anniversary of the original Sea of Thieves. The 2023 edition includes a copy of the game with all permanent content added since launch, such as new maps, quests, enemies, features, and cosmetics. You can choose from different roles such as captain, navigator, gunner, or boarder, and work together to sail your ship, fight other pirates, loot treasure, and complete missions for various factions. The game has a dynamic weather system that affects the gameplay and difficulty, as well as a seasonal cycle that introduces new events and challenges every few months. Sea of Thieves 2023 edition is a game that will appeal to anyone who loves pirates or adventure games. You can enjoy the beauty of the sea, the humor of the characters, and the thrill of the combat. You can also customize your pirate and your ship with various outfits and accessories. Broken Age is a point-and-click adventure game that tells the stories of 2 young protagonists who live in different worlds, but share a common destiny. The game is divided into 2 acts, each with its own puzzles, characters, and locations. Broken Age's story is intriguing and humorous, with some surprising twists and turns along the way. Broken Age explores themes such as growing up, finding your own path, and challenging the status quo. Broken Age's characters are memorable and funny, each with their own personality and backstory. The game's gameplay is based on the classic point-and-click adventure genre, where you have to interact with objects, characters, and inventory items to solve puzzles and progress the story. Broken Age is a game that will make you feel like a kid again who can immerse yourself in a magical and imaginative world. Wasteland 3 is a game that combines third-person shooter and role-playing elements in a dark and sci-fi setting. The game is a post-apocalyptic RPG that offers a lot of freedom and variety for players of all skill levels and preferences. You can create your own characters and choose from 4 classes, each with unique abilities and skills. The game has a rich and immersive world, with a lot of lore, humor, and details to discover. The setting is unique and diverse, with different regions, cultures, and enemies to encounter. Wasteland 3 has a deep and complex combat system, with a lot of customization options for your characters, weapons, and skills. The game also has a co-op mode, where you can play with another player online or locally. Dishonored 2 is a game that lets you choose your own way of playing, whether it's stealthy, violent, or somewhere in between. Dishonored 2 has a flexible and fun combat system, with a lot of options and tools for your characters, weapons, and powers. The game has multiple endings depending on your actions and alignment. The game also has a lot of moral dilemmas and ethical questions, where you have to decide what is right or wrong for yourself and others. Dishonored 2 is a great game that offers a lot of freedom and replay value for fans of the genre. It is a game that rewards exploration, experimentation, and creativity. It is a game that challenges you to master your skills and powers in a rich and diverse world. Guilty Gear Strive is a game that combines stunning visuals, thrilling combat, and memorable characters in a fast-paced and stylish fighting game. Guilty Gear Strive has amazing graphics that make it look like a high-quality anime in motion. The game uses 3D models and environments, but it also preserves the 2D aesthetic and animation of the previous games. Guilty Gear Strive has exciting and deep combat that offers a lot of options and tools for each character. The game lets you choose from 15 unique and diverse fighters, each with their own abilities, playstyles, and personalities. Guilty Gear Strive has an engaging and branching story that follows the events of the previous games, but also introduces new characters and scenarios. The game has multiple endings depending on your actions and alignment. Chivalry 2 has a satisfying and fluid combat system, with a lot of options and tools for each weapon and class. The game lets you choose from 4 archetypes: Knight, Vanguard, Footman, and Archer, each with 3 subclasses that have different weapons and abilities. Chivalry 2 takes you to different locations, such as castles, villages, forests, and deserts, where you can participate in different objectives, such as sieges, ambushes, raids, and duels. The game also has dynamic environments, such as destructible walls, doors, and objects, as well as fire, water, and weather effects that can affect the gameplay. Celeste is a game that combines challenging platforming, beautiful art, and a touching story about overcoming personal struggles. It is a game that will test your skills, but also reward you with a satisfying and emotional journey. The game has a simple but elegant control scheme with only 3 buttons: jump, dash, and climb. The game uses these basic moves to create complex and varied levels that require precision, timing, and creativity. Celeste has a meaningful and relatable story that explores themes of mental health, self-doubt, and resilience. The game follows Madeline, a young woman who decides to climb Celeste Mountain despite her anxiety and depression. Celeste is a wonderful game that delivers a lot of fun and emotion for fans of the genre. A Short Hike is a game that invites you to explore a charming and relaxing island, where you can meet friendly animals, discover secrets, and enjoy the scenery. It is a game that focuses on the journey rather than the destination, and lets you play at your own pace. A Short Hike has a pixelated but beautiful art style that creates a cozy and nostalgic atmosphere. The game uses a low-resolution filter that makes it look like an old-school game, but also adds some modern effects, such as dynamic lighting, shadows, and reflections. The game also has a soothing and catchy soundtrack that matches the mood and theme of each area. A Short Hike lets you choose your own path and activities, whether it's hiking, fishing, flying, or digging. A Short Hike is a lovely game that delivers a lot of joy and relaxation for fans of the genre. Exoprimal has a unique and interesting premise, where you have to participate in war games against another team in parallel universes, while also fighting hordes of dinosaurs. The game has some fun and varied objectives, such as killing a certain number of dinos, capturing control points, or hunting down a boss dino. The game also has some moments where the 2 teams can interact directly or indirectly, such as sabotaging each other's progress, or cooperating to defeat a common enemy. Doom Eternal is a game that takes the fast-paced and brutal combat game that will test your skills, reflexes, and resource management as you fight your way through hordes of demons in a variety of environments. Doom Eternal has a thrilling and addictive gameplay that offers a lot of options and tools for each situation. The game lets you switch between different weapons, mods, and abilities, each with their own strengths and weaknesses. You can also use the environment to your advantage, such as jumping, dashing, swinging, and climbing. Doom Eternal also has a glory kill system, a flame belch system, and a chainsaw system that reward you with health, armor, and ammo for killing enemies in different ways. Doom Eternal has a stunning and immersive graphics and sound that create a vivid and chaotic atmosphere. Doom Eternal is a great game that delivers a lot of fun and adrenaline for fans of the genre. Inside is a stunning platform puzzle game that follows the journey of a young boy in a dystopian world. Inside has a minimalist but atmospheric style, with a dark and oppressive tone that creates a sense of mystery and tension. The game is mostly silent, except for some ambient sounds and music that enhance the mood and emotion of each scene. The gameplay of Inside is similar to Limbo's, as the boy has to avoid various hazards and enemies, as well as solve physics-based puzzles to progress. The game is not very challenging, but it is very immersive and engaging, as the player never knows what to expect next. Inside is a masterpiece of game design, art direction, and storytelling. It is a game that will make you think, feel, and wonder about its meaning and message. Dead Cells is a brilliant roguelike action platformer that combines elements from various genres to create a unique and addictive experience. The game puts you in the role of a headless prisoner who can inhabit different corpses and explore a constantly changing island fortress. Dead Cells is challenging and unforgiving, as you will die many times and lose most of your progress each time. Dead Cells encourages experimentation and discovery, as you never know what you will find in each level or what combination of gear will suit your playstyle. Dead Cells features stunning pixel art graphics and smooth animations that create a vivid and atmospheric world. Dead Cells is one of the best indie games of recent years. Thank you so much for clicking on my video and watching it. Your comments are important for me as a fellow developing YouTuber. To check more Xbox Game Pass games ideas, you can check out my channel. If you like this video, you can subscribe to my channel and like this video. Until next time, see you.